Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel and welcome to this Office script series. This is the sixth video on name range or named item, and in this video we are going to talk about get types method and we'll learn how this differs for different scenario. Okay, so this is the documentation of named item interface, and if you go into this get type method, then you'll see specify the type of the value returned by the names formula. See Excel script.named item type. So we'll learn in depth on this method. Okay? So if you just click on this, it will open this link. Okay? So Excel script.named item type enumeration, and you can see different fields of this enumeration, that array, boolean, double, error, integer, range, and string. So in this video we are going to learn how to see all of these different type of value for different scenario, and in the next video we are going to see how we can use this in real scenario. So let's get started. And before going to the technical details, I would request you to subscribe to this channel for coming videos and let me know if you have any question. So I have prepared one sample file. So I have a name range here, languages, and if you look at this, then you can see this name range refer to this particular range. Then I have a lambda in this section. I have array, hard-coded array actually, and then I have a boolean type, like is valid. I have a string data type, and I have error. So this error is not like normal error, but it's error from this range. And then we have a ref error. You can see this ref error, and then we have a spill range that is on this G3, so that is this one, and then we have a integer or number. So at first we need to go into this automate tab, right, and then click on this new script. So if you click on this new script, it will open a blank script like this. So I'll just rename this first. So get types method. Yes, sure. Get type method. Okay, so this has very limited code, boilerplate code, so I'll just get rid of this. And if you have watched my previous videos, and I would suggest you to watch them before going into this video, then you know how to look through all the name range scope to a workbook, right? So in this video we are going to directly enter into that region. Okay, so we can use a for loop for current name of this workbook dot get names. As you know that get names, and if you look at this, that get names return an array of named item. So this one will be a type of named item, and it's figured out from this section, from this array data type. So now we can just print that console.log current name dot, let's say just see the value, right? Let's just see the name of those name range. So if I just run this loop, then you can see we have some underscore XLFN underscore XLFN XLPM, this built-in name range, but we have this add to number, fruits, is valid, language, and so on. So what I'm going to do is just plus, so equals, I can just say okay, current name dot get type. So if I just specify this, then we'll see the type, this one. Okay, so if I just run this again, then you can see it says error for this one, it says error for this one as well, it says error for this one. These are built-ins. And then we can have this add to number, that's a lambda, right? So for the lambda, it's returning an error. And if you look at this enum, then you'll see that it has an error type, but it's not mentioned that when it will be error. Okay? So anyway, so we get an error for lambda. So that's one understanding, right? Now we have fruits, that was a hard-coded array, hard-coded array. So let me just do something interesting. So I'll just use 3 console.log. One is this name, what's the name of the named range or named item, console.log. Let me just print the type, name.get type, and then console.log formula, name.get formula. Let me put a blank line so it will look nice. So let's see. So let me just add something. Okay, now if we run this, then it's print all of this, right? So we get this XLFN, then we get the type, we get the name. Oh, it doesn't put a blank line, so I was expecting a blank line. So let me just try this. Oh yeah, that's interesting. So this is the way to put a blank line. Instead of forward slash, it will be a backward slash. Okay, anyway, so you can see this is that XLFN. So I'm not interested on this one, I'm not interested on this one, I'm interested on this add add to number, and you can see the formula, and this is the fruits, and you can see this is the hard-coded array formula, so the type is array. And then this was a boolean, so it says boolean, like true. Then we had languages, so that is this references, so it says range. Okay, and then this is a string, hard-coded string, so it says string, that's another type. And then you can see range error, so basically that is this one, this E3. If you look at the formula, then it says sit1 E3, but the interesting part is that it says range, a type as range instead of that error. So basically it's not reflecting actual value of that particular cell or formula part, but it just say that okay, what is the type of this part. Okay, so if it's a range, or if it's array, or if it's boolean, or if it's a string, so it's not a calculated value. Okay, so that's the first thing to clarify in this section. Now we get this ref error, it says error, so that's the good one. Now we have this name spill range, and the type is range as well. You can see the spill range formula. Okay, and then we have a hard-coded number, but it says double. I'm not sure when it will say integer. I was expecting an integer because this number is just basically an integer. Okay, so maybe we can just try with a smaller number. Okay? Smaller number, let's say, and I'll just put say 10. Let's run this again. So let's find out that is smaller number. So you can see smaller number, it's still it says double. So I'm not sure when it will say integer. Okay. So that's another thing to be careful, that when it will say integer or not. Like although we can see that it's just an integer number, but it says double. So we have seen array, boolean, double, error, range, and string. Okay. So that's it for this video. Let me know if you have any question on this method, and in the next video we are going to learn how can we use this particular method for our automation purpose. So that's it. Don't forget to subscribe, and have a good day.